Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, it's going to be Clem and Harstem facing off here on Alcyonie. From Home Story Cup, bottom left, it's going to be Harstem. Top right, it's going to be Clem. I'm curious to see how Harstem did here in a long macro game against Clem, because I don't think Harstem is quite on Clem's level here, but maybe he is. We will see. We will see if he does a lot of great stuff, a lot of splash damage, a lot of harassing, maybe something that Clem does not expect, and maybe he even wins this game. I don't know. I don't watch these replays before I cast them. Yeah, man. So Clem is the ESL Winter Champion. It is the first premier tournament that he has won featuring everybody in the world. He has a couple where Koreans were excluded during the time of the region lock. But, yeah, he got through Dark. He got through Serral. And that's good enough to win an ESL Winter. That is certainly the case. So congratulations, Clem. I do still like your polar bear portrait. Very, very cute. And checking for bunkers? Nope, just biding his time. There we go. Until 400 minerals for the Nexus. Blocking the Reaper pop-up spot is Harstem. If you like Harstem, you probably know he has a YouTube channel, but there is a link to it in the description here. Go ahead and subscribe, man. He deserves it. He does so much work. He does so much good analysis, and he's so funny and charismatic, and he has guests on, and his YouTube channel is much, much, much better than mine. So go check it out. All right, so Simulator, Cybernetics Core, second pylon. Yeah, it's a 1-gate expand, all right. And no Reaper. No Reaper? Oh, there's a Reaper. All right, so we're actually out of Reaper names. So again, if you want me to cast your Reaper name, put it in the comments on any video. Just has to have the word Reaper in it somewhere. And you can do a backstory or not a backstory. It just has to be a name. But backstories are welcome but not required. What the heck? Oh my gosh, we are building a bunker here. What? Alright, man. So this probe is dead. This Reaper's name is simply going to be Godzilla. Godzilla the Reaper. I saw Godzilla -1 last week, or I guess 2 weeks ago based on the time you're seeing this. Anyway, it was great. I had a wonderful time. What I liked about it so much, as the Stalker shows up and prevents this from completing, relatively close to the end there of the completion. Hop up. Kitty 8 charge himself through. Nah, decides not to try it. Just Godzilla movies. So I didn't know this, but Godzilla films were in the hands of an American movie studio for like the last, I don't know, 50 years, like 40 years. So we were telling Godzilla stories from an American perspective, which is kind of dumb because like the whole point of Godzilla is that it's a Japanese perspective of the nuclear bombs dropped on Japan at the conclusion of World War II, right? That's the whole point of Godzilla. He's just this mass destruction that shows up at the end of World War II, wrecks everything, and like he's unstoppable. You know what I mean? Anyway, so what the Americans have really struggled with is just giving enough depth to the characters, the human characters on the ground, to make us care when Godzilla starts rampaging. Right? If you don't do that, then we're like, oh, Godzilla knocked over a building. Godzilla stepped on 4,700 people at once because his feet are huge. I don't feel anything. But when there are people you know, and the movie's taken time to give you the, give you the information on them, who they are, what they hope for, what they want, what their fears are, fully fleshing them out, as this Oracle does manage to snipe out a Hellion, very nicely done, and this Reaper's got the 1 kill, but not really getting anything else here. Good scout, though, on the 3rd base. Yeah, but, so Godzilla -1 is from a Japanese studio. So it's, it's in Japanese, it's got American subtitles, and, yeah, it's just they do such a better job of being like, here are the people. Care about them. Feel their pain. Feel their happiness. Feel their terror that Godzilla is here. And then when Godzilla is here and he's crushing stuff, you're like, oh my gosh, the people. And it just adds what is required to every single Godzilla movie that we've really struggled with from an American perspective. So Godzilla -1, heavily, heavily recommended. I'm also out of Oracle names. So yeah, feel free to throw up an Oracle name at some point. This Oracle's name is simply going to be Barb, after Coach's late wife from the hit show Letterkenny. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a hit show, but man, Letterkenny is a wonderful, wonderful show. It's on Hulu in America. It's on Crave. in canon. No, Godzilla, his one weakness, Phoenix. He's dead. But yeah, there's a character, Coach, who coaches a local hockey team. And if you get him started in the wrong direction on your conversation, he starts talking about his dear departed wife, Barb, who is dead now. And then starts going into all of the amazing sexual relations they had when she was alive. And you're like, oh, okay. Like, part of me wants to feel sorry for you and empathize and stuff. But, man, this is getting really uncomfortable, Coach. And you can't be like, all right, I don't want to hear about your wife anymore, you know? It's just such a funny bit. And the actor really commits to it, too, man. He's it's so good. Letterkenny. Some of the best writing on TV. Charge on the way. More and more Phoenix being added. Harstem, when I said unexpected, it's a little unexpected. Look at him keeping all of the Marines close to the SCVs so that the Phoenix don't come in and just kill them all. I like it. Cyclone is out. Not going crazy with Cyclones, though. Adding Marauders in. I guess, I don't know, what's the ground army here? 2 Adepts and a Stalker and an Oracle for Harstem, so not great. Get on Barb. Barb's got a kill. Nice job, Barb. Yeah, I guess he's just like, the ground army will melt before my Marauders, and I'll bring enough Marines with me and Cyclones and stuff that I can deal with the Phoenix, and then I'll win. I like it. I like the decision here. Also, Marauders are not light units, so they get lifted by the Phoenix. They don't take bonus damage from the Phoenix when they're hitting them, and it takes longer to kill them. It's like roaches. Roaches take forever to Phoenix to kill. They'll do it, mind you, but it's just difficult. It takes a while. Concussive shells on the way. More Phoenix being produced, man. We've seen like a Phoenix Adept kind of a style kind of make a bit of a comeback over the last 12 months in this matchup. I mean, I don't know. It's worked sometimes. It's failed miserably other times. Although it's 4th base from Harstem, though. He is... Dude, I don't know about this. There is a 3rd base here from Clem, so it's not like he's 2-basing you. But still, is scary to get a 4th base against someone who hasn't quite gotten a 3rd base yet, you know? Problem is, against Terran, they can be hiding it inside their main, and you don't even know that it's there. Like, this is Harstem's vision. He doesn't know that it's there. Yeah, all right. Big Marine Marauder army here with Widow Mines. It is 76 to 53 army value. So Harstem's in trouble. It's like, well, my Phoenix aren't going to do a lot. Let's try to kill some stuff on this side of the map. Oh, he blundered into a stasis. Oh, no. Clem. He's like, all right, got to borrow the Widow Mines. Wait for these guys to get out of stasis. But, oh, this delays so much of what he wanted to do. He wanted this whole army to come and wipe this base out. Does he know that it's here? He knows that it's there. Now he has to... Okay, everyone's out of stasis. Now, I don't know. We got charge lots. That's nice. Cyclone. Putting in damage. Only does bonus damage versus mechanical now, and it's gone now, so it doesn't really matter. Good force fields. Good force fields. Decent. Widow Mine hits there are decent. Where's this? Oh, okay, we're going this way. Harstem's like, I can hold this with force fields and stuff. I'll be fine. Or maybe he's going for a pincer movement. Oh, here we go. He's going for the surround. Zealots. Oh, tried to split against those Widow Mine shots. Kind of did. Look at all these Widow Mines Clem has, though. He is really going at these early and often. And he's like, all right, well, we can poke. But, oh, pop the shield battery. That's why. This army can't win against all of this. Look at this. Okay, I guess the Immortal's going to die, though. That's not good. Are we worried about this stuff? We're worried about this stuff more than anything else. I don't know. There's not enough Protoss there. There is enough Protoss here, but, oh, the Widow Mines taking down a Stalker and a couple Zealots there. All right, where's the Obs? There's the Obs for the Widow Mines. Oof. Okay, Widow Mines are cleared out. They can't hurt you anymore. But this 4th base is alive for Harstem. The 3rd base is alive for Harstem. The 3rd base is just now getting saturated from Clem, but pretty much instantaneously so. He's got 16 workers on it now, and in fact 17. That's Clem, man. His macro. You're like, are we worried about Clem's macro? You should not be worried about Clem's macro. It's insanely good. Oh, good. Zealot positioning. Sees Clem over here. Oh, and these pylons. Harstem is not ashamed to use pylons to catch incoming drops along the edges of the map. He's even got middle vision with pylons and an observer here and a pylon here too that's gonna die. But you know what? If you don't know where your Terran opponent is and he shows up at your base, you're probably gonna lose it, recall notwithstanding. I mean, I don't know. Recall is pretty good. Maybe you could save it, but... Robotics Bay coming in. War Prism on the way from the Protoss too. Terran's just Marine, Marauder, Medevac has actually kind of stopped making Widow Mines for the time being. He's still got 7 of them. Never mind, he just fired up 2 more. Widow Mines are still on the menu, boys. Don't even worry about it. Good observer positioning here, just outside of the scan. Just outside. Sees this Widow Mine, is not attacked by the Widow Mine because Permacloak is super good. Yeah, man. Cast a big, long macro game with Harstem versus Serral last week. If you missed that one, I recommend it. It's a great game. I kind of honestly had the impression that Harstem, once he started his YouTube channel, would kind of fall off on the StarCraft, like, professional stuff. But I don't know. I feel like he's better now than he might have been back when he didn't have a YouTube channel and he was doing all sorts of professional play, like, all the time, you know? I don't know. Harstem could probably correct me on that and be like, yeah, I need to stop practicing, man. I'm good. I'm still good. I'm still laddering. I've still got practice partners. And he's doing great. 5th base warping in from Harstem. He's just keeping ahead economically. And I know that sounds simple. It's hard. It is difficult to do against Clem. He is active. He is macroing himself. He is the one who knocks. And getting extra bases is tough. It's tough to hold on to him. It's tough to get him. It's tough to keep up with what Clem is doing. Clem does have a 4th base swimming over to this top side here. Extended Thermal Lance is not done yet, and there are not enough Colossus to really do this. Force Field, and oh my gosh, the Force Fields are so good right there. That was a chase down and maybe a kill for this Colossus at the very least from Harstem. Not ideal. +3 attack on the way for the Protoss. That Extended Thermal Lance is being Chrono Boost. It should be Chrono Boost, but I mean, Harstem has a billion other things happening. Clem's doing fine, right? Clem has a Ghost Academy for EMP. He's got a Starport. Yeah, maybe an attempt to expand over here didn't go super well for Harstem. That's okay. I think he's all right. Not the end of the world. He's got the 2 Colossus. Where's the 3rd Colossus, though? Vikings are trying to kite and get shots off, but oh, surround on the other side here. Clem comes in from the top side, and he's on the right side, and Harstem has to retreat out of this position. Beautiful map positioning, but hold on. Double Colossus, Extended Thermal Lance, +3 attack. Wow, I thought for sure he was going to have to fall back to a base there, but nope. Didn't have to do it. Nice job shoving Clem away. Colossus, man, pretty good unit. 3rd one on the way. Blink coming in, shield upgrade coming in here too. Like I said, ghosts coming in, air weapons in production from Clem. I mean, this has been, whew, this has been a back and forth, absolutely fantastic match thus far. And I mean, Harstem, what? He's lost 9 probes today. Yeah, it's acceptable losses, man. Nice shield battery snipe. Remember what I said about the army showing up when you don't know that they're coming? Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, you have room for these ghosts? Yes, he does snatch up the ghosts just in time. War Prism's like, I see you're floating a command center over this way. Maybe I should expand again. I mean, the War Prism can't do that, but, oh, wait. Can you? No, War Prisms can't expand. My brain was doing something there. I don't know what it was. But yeah, Marauders, Liberators, Planetary Fortress upgrade. Done here from Clem. 3rd base orbital, 4th base planetary, as is tradition. Adding disruptors into the mix. Disruptor, really, really good unit. It's got the Colossus, got the disruptor. No real storm here today, but storm can be negated by EMP somewhat. Disruptors and Colossus less negated by EMP. So I like it. See, there's an EMP. If there had been High Templar there, they'd have lost all their energy and been useless, except for their basic attack, which is useless. It only exists to help Protoss players not A-move their High Templar into the enemy. Do Zergs get that for any of their spellcasters? No. This goes to show what Blizzard thinks. Ow, good snipe on Barb. See you later, Barb! Your husband misses you, good warping of Zealots. Shows what Blizzard thinks about the quality of Protoss players on the ladder, man. Wow. Giving High Templar a basic attack is hilarious. And I mean, Ghosts already have a basic attack, so Terran fans, you have no room to point and laugh either. Sniped an orbital, sniped an orbital. Zealots kind of casually hacking away at whatever here, but I mean, they got a refinery. That counts for something. Harstem is expanding down this bottom right way. Awesome. Orphan some Zealots on the low ground here. Ah, then you pick up, then you drop in, then you warp more. Once Clem feels safe enough to abandon his main base, he doesn't want all these guys to sit here forever. That's terrible. So he leaves with all of them, and Harstem can probably sneak back in. gosh, he is. How does he know? How does this game... He's just waited just enough time for Clem to clear that out, stick around for a second, and then come back. And, oh, denying a +3 infantry armor upgrade would be pretty good. He doesn't warp anything else in. I guess he sends these zealots into the third base. They get a bunker, but not much else. But they're going to deny this upgrade, and they do. Infantry armor level 3 denied. And there's a Viking, so the War Prism's not getting anything done. But the War Prism's snuck down here. The War Prism's not even around Viking. Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, Harstem's main army, with all this harassment happening. My gosh, no bunker. Harstem says no bunker. Disruptor shots heading out there, and we're back with the War Prism. If you're going to keep abandoning your main base, Clem, I'm going to keep warping stuff in here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this from Harstem. This is incredible. Oh, Colossus targeted down by these Vikings. Another dead Colossus. I smell it, and it is. It's dead. No Colossus in this army. Just one Disruptor. Amazing split by Clem. This is getting pretty crazy, though. I don't know that Clem's army can be stopped this way, although he does back out. He's worried about catching a Disruptor shot by coming into this tiny little choke. Understandable concern. Zealots on the other side are just having a wonderful time. But enough Terran shows up to deal with them, but that makes this army a little bit smaller. I wish I was a little bit smaller. Ow. That's right. Catch it right in the face. Mass Liberator in production right now. I mean, 4 at a time. Advanced Ballistics coming in and Personal Cloaking for the Ghost. More Disruptors here. I don't know. Harstem hasn't lost a base yet. But neither has Clem, mind you. 20 probes have died. 10 SCVs have died. Clem might have been a little supply blocked by these loss of these supply depots, but not enough to be that problematic. Oh, if you force field him in and then Disruptor shot him, it's pretty good. My gosh, that split was godlike. Ooh, that one came back a little bit early. Okay, remember what I said? Clem has not lost a base yet. I did say that. I'm not sure if I meant it. Disruptor shots, trying to keep this army out of the... Oh, the repair is good, though. Out of the area here, the denial of service area set up by these Liberators. But this planetary survives. It's got 2 kills. Harstem went for it. Couldn't pull it off. Right side base under construction for Clem and done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th base for him. Harstem is on 6 bases with the 7th base warping in now. You want to be on more bases as a Protoss because mules are good. Income tab tells us as such. Wait, I forgot how to get the income tab on this. Another attack into the 3rd base gets rebuffed. But killing a couple SCVs and turrets. Hey, take what damage you can when you can. That's what you're all about here. Control-Shift-I? Nope. It's not a chart. Oh, just Shift-I. Yeah, pretty back and forth here, man. Harstem's got a lead. I think it's largely been Clem's. What? Planetary does get sniped. Stalker count high enough with +3 attack to do it. And then Harstem's like, I'll just kill that base and get out of here. Thanks. Oh, War Prism did not go back into flight mode fast enough. Remember what I said about being active with Zealots? Yeah, that's what this is. He's like, I don't want to... Disruptors. Too good on Disruptors. Liberators with defensive mode. Too good. Way too good against Zealots. Not as good against Lings, because 1 shot on 1 Ling is a waste. But 1 shot on a Zealot is about enough to take it down to 50% health. So 2 shots to kill a Zealot is okay. It's a decent use of resources, I guess. Oh, the snipe on the medevac was good. I had a couple more medevacs. Could have been sniped there with a little bit better control, but here I am telling Harstem how to play better when he has got Clem a bit on the ropes here. Tiny bit. I don't know. I mean, what? Clem is still at 200 supply, so I mean, on the ropes is a stupid thing to say, honestly. Clem replaced that base that died pretty much instantaneously. It's with an orbital, though, which, you know, not as tanky, not as able to defend itself. Holy Liberator setup! Run! Blink out of there! I told you it was Mass Liberator. Disruptor shots. No, Clem's been dodging those for eons, man. Since he was a baby. Oh, look at this! Yeah, so this base dies. Hey, planetary, not planetary. Right. Orbital dead. These stalkers want that. They've got +3 attack. They do bonus damage versus armored. They can get it into the red. I don't think they can kill it. Clem's back at his favorite hunting position. Still can't take down this base. It's pretty much mined out. Oh, he blinks in to get it. Wow, Harstem, loving that. Zealot's distracting everybody else, and the stalkers might actually just get out of here. Yeah, look at that. They blink out. On the other side, though, Clem is rampaging. He is not happy about what's going on right now. His liberators are big and strong. And this third base of Harstem dies, but it is effective. Wait, is there full gas on that base? Yeah, 2250 is full gas on this map. Never took this. What the heck? He's not taking gases. I'm realizing it doesn't have gas on this base either. I'm very confused. Ooh, good warp in. Recognizing kind of a doom drop is on its way. Uh-oh. If these guys are stuck, which they might well be. Where are these guys going? No, they managed to boost out of there because the stalkers did not. I don't know. Is there a path forward here for these guys? Ow. Oh my gosh. Ow. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're in dead airspace. The stalkers can't hit them. But they gotta come over this way if they want to get out. Or this way. I just throw up some cannons in these areas. Oh, and you let them come over this way and kill some probes and maybe even get a nexus. Stalkers are not that fast. And Clem gets out of there. That was a dangerous position, though. Man, the zealot harassment here has been absolutely glorious. Ah, doesn't kill that mule, though. No siree, Bob. Dark Shrine coming in. Harstem says win behind Dark Shrine, but he's up 30 supply, 195 to 166. So, feeling all right. Must say. I know Protoss fans are not having a great time in 2023, but, like, this is pretty good. Gonna kill this base again. Might take down this planetary. Disruptor shots do hurt buildings. Not a lot. Not really worth it to do it, but this right side base does go down to this drop that, I don't know, could have been dealt with. But Harstem's like, screw it. I'll expand on the left side. I'll take down another planetary. No way. Is Harstem winning? Harstem is winning this game. It does not mean he has won this game. That's a present tense. Present tense winning because he is. He's sniping planetaries. He's sniping down orbitals. He's expanding himself. Yeah, he lost a base, but the only base he lost was already mined out. Except for this gas, which I am very confused about still to this day. To this minute. Income, whoa, heavily favoring Harstem now. No surprise there. He's up 69 to 41 workers. I mean, yeah. Guess what? Mules are good, but they're only so good. They're not, you know, making up for a 30 worker discrepancy good. Yeah, blink in, get the Liberators. Don't be afraid of the circles. I'll never forget when Liberators were introduced into StarCraft. And Protosses were like, what do we do about this? I can't possibly go into a, you know, a defender circle here. Ooh, Disruptor's getting sniped here, though. That's dangerous. And so a lot of Protoss would lose games because Terrans would just set up, circle, circle. Protoss is like, and then you could never attack, and it was super easy for Terran. But then some very brave Protoss discovered if you just get in there and kill the Liberators with some Stalkers, you'll lose a couple Stalkers, but you can break this. You can. Maybe don't do it when there's a, like, maxed out ginormous army here. Killing all your stuff. Ooh. DT got a couple guys there. That's nice. Right? Oh, man. He did. He did take an income advantage. You know what? Maybe mules are that good. What is this? He dropped them all over here. That's what happened. It's temporary, though. Protoss fans, tell yourselves that. It's just temporary. Harstem adding back in Colossus. He's like, I know I've lost like 7 Colossus today. And by that, I mean, it's only 3. Sure felt like more. Maybe I get some more of those bad boys. That's a good setup. I like it. Planetary, missile turret, orbital against possible DT harass. Oh, this left side base is in a lot of trouble. Run, probes! Flee! You're not fast enough to flee. Oh, this is... Remember that worker lead that Harstem had I was talking about just a second ago? It's not gone, but it's not doing great. And he's got enough of an army on the other side here to defend against Harstem. Where are the Disruptors. No, these stalkers are losing the thread here. Disruptor shots need to be good. Clem's up, 186 to 171 supply, but he is supply blocked, which is a problem. He's not doing anything to fix it either. I don't know. If you rely on disruptor shots to kill Clem, I'm not sure that's a solid life plan. Just gonna throw that out there. He's not often just gonna take a direct blah, like a giant explosion of Terran units to one disruptor hit. You'll pick the edges. You can use it for zoning a whole bunch. Because, yeah, you can't really attack into... Okay, that was a decent disruptor hit. Okay, look, again, not a bad disruptor hit. But just, it's never like the whole Purification Nova is just bam, and a giant group. In fairness, the Nova Circle was shrunk at some point. Their Liberator. Yeah, Liberator killed 4 more probes. I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Harstem here. Oh, I like the Void Ray against the Liberator. That's nice. I'm rooting for Harstem here. He's the underdog. I like rooting for underdogs. Oh, okay, he did. He just blinked in, wiped out those Liberators. See? See? You can do it. Army value, 135 to 104. Clem is up. And it's only a 4-worker advantage here from Harstem 2, and mules exist. So this number is going to look pretty blue at the moment, and it does look pretty blue. Harstem kiting eternally. A couple DTs in Harstem's comp here, just in case there's not a scan. They can get a ton of free damage. That would be nice. Clem expanded down this right side. I think every base on this map has been taken. Some of them have died and not been retaken, but I think every base on this map has been taken. Which is, Alcyonie's a big one. Good snipe on a supply depot. Supply blocking Clem. Oh, yeah. 4 disruptors at a time being produced. We are in the super duper ultra mega late game now at 27 minutes, says Harstem. We need all the disruptor shots we can possibly muster. And he's doing it. He's bringing 4 more to add to the 4 he already has. It's basically a constant stream of disruptor shots once you have 8. And I don't know, even for Clem, it's hard to deal with that stuff. Hard to deal with 4 disruptor shots coming at you non-stop, one after the other. There's no gap. There's no break. This DT's hacking away at that orbital. I'm not sure Clem recognizes this. Disruptor shots. Disruptor shots. Nothing. Forced to lift off, but the orbital is on fire. That's good. Clem heading down, fighting cannons with, you know, your 3 Marines and Marauders. You're going to do okay. This DT is helping so much, though. Oh, that DT was in there. My gosh, if Harstem wins this game, I'm going to credit those DTs, I think. Okay, base denial. Base saving by these DTs, giving Harstem some breathing room. He's got 6 disruptors, which means 2 of them died very recently. Good snipe on that. Liberator killed a Viking too. Oh, disruptor died for almost nothing there, but oh, a little bit of a gateway unit attack up the right side, denying this base of Clem's again. Oh, nobody has much of a bank here. Clem's is less than Harstem's, but that's not saying much. More disruptors from Harstem. 180 to 170 supply. My gosh, if Harstem loses this game, he's going to feel so bad. And I mean, this game is in the past, so he's already felt bad if he's lost it, but boy. Colossus sniped. Taking Clem to 28 minutes is almost... It's almost an achievement of its own. They should have that in StarCraft. They should have an achievement for took Clem to 28 minutes in a 1v1 match. Because it is not easy, man. Disruptors bouncing around a bit. More charge lots coming in, and there's the kiting. Disruptors chasing, blinking. I don't know. I don't know about this. This base is everything for Harstem right now. This base is not it for Clem. Not taking this one. Not retaking this one. Remember I said this base was it? Well, there's a landed Viking army trying to wipe it out. And they're going to do okay, but that planetary's down. Mostly mined out base. Not the end of the world for Clem, but in this situation, where his income is effectively one mining base, that is actually a bigger deal. Oh, these SCVs are being protected quite nicely by these Liberators. What a nice circle there. And yeah, landed Vikings massacring probes, taking down a Nexus. Bonus versus mechanical, man. I mean, Nexus are mechanical, but guess what? Probes are. I'm epic tagging this game. I cannot. This is incredible. The back and forth here. The number of bases killed alone. 3 Nexuses killed, 3 planetaries, 4 orbitals. Just a bloodbath of epic proportions, base count-wise. More Liberator shenanigans. Void Array wipes that out, but this base is mined out. Harstem does not have the money to build a new one. That is a benefit to Clem, that he has the ability to float orbitals from other bases and make new ones with them. So I think he just took it from his natural to retake this gold. That's huge. Protoss and Zerg can't do that. It's a nice advantage that Terrans do have in situations like this. If you don't have enough money to expand, you just pull one from somewhere else. You'll be fine. Harstem expanding up this way would be good. He's checking it. Doesn't have it, again, not enough money to do so. I recognize I'm recommending to him to do something he can't do. Ooh, okay. Oh. Fine. 140 to 104 army supply, though, is not... Yeah, this disruptor situation kind of relies on Clem totally screwing up. And he's just not. He's just not totally screwing up here with these disruptor shots. Sure, they'll get some damage. Not really enough. Not really enough to make him, you know, pull back or just go home after some kind of a major attack here. Oh, we brought Vikings to fight this time. Shield battery does exist, though. Uh-oh. I don't know, Harstem. I love you, Harstem, but I don't think this is working, man. Yeah, just too much is relying on disruptor shots, making huge connections, and too many of them are just zeros. It's not his fault. It's Clem being a monster at splitting against disruptor shots. He's been splitting against banelings since before disruptors existed. Yeah, like 2 Marauders down, and the last 4 disruptor shots have killed 2 Marauders. It's just not cost efficient enough. Like, I know it's free, right? Free units from these disruptors. They're as free as broodlings are. Oh, good EMP. Sniping the disruptors. No real connections there. 124 to 70 supply. Zealot count not super hot. Harstem is spending all of his cash on desperately trying, DT dead, to make enough stuff to win this game now. He doesn't want to have to take another base here. The EMPs are good. Nice pick up on those ghosts that were going to get disrupted. Ugh. Widowmine shot. 3 kills on that guy. Snipes trying to take Zealots down. Oh, that disruptor is dead, isn't it? Yeah, it gets slowed and caught and exploded, and you can dodge the Purification Nova perfectly. Yeah, this is not looking good for Harstem here at 32 minutes. Trying to see a way forward for him, but double the army supply effectively here for Clem. The landed Vikings are involved here, and the number of stalkers and disruptors on the ground here make that not bad. Yeah, that's your GG. Harstem stops microing. Well, he does not stop microing, but he kind of did for a second, but that means it's a GG. That's it. We're done. Clem comes out on top. 33 minutes and 23 seconds. What a disgustingly good game. Crazy. Like crazy good stuff out of Harstem, but better stuff out of Clem. Which is, I guess, what you expect, right? From a Harstem and Clem game that went 33 minutes is fantastic play. Fantastic play out of Harstem, but, you know, Clem just being too much. And yeah, it was disruptor shots. It was just, how many disruptor shots do I have to dodge here? Oh, 400? Okay, I'll do that. And sure, again, disruptor shots picking off a couple Marines, a couple Marauders, maybe a Ghost, but it's just, you're never going to get a disruptor shot that just, blah, 6 Marines and 2 Marauders. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Who is still in this game? Yeah, income tab. There was a moment here Harstem had a great income, but Clem's cost effectiveness with his units, with the medevacs especially, was huge. And then, boop, just a little bit of an advantage here. Not a ton of income for Clem, but enough. Enough indeed. So what a great game. Like I said, for 3 planetaries, 4 orbitals, and 3 nexuses to go down today. 96 probes and 97 SCVs. Again, a bloodbath of truly epic proportions here. What a great display of PvT. So much fun. I mean, Harstem ended up losing 73,000 resources to Clem's 62. So even if Harstem had a better economy for a lot of the game, which he did, he wasn't doing enough with it to kind of whittle down Clem and take his bases out and make the most of it. So, GG. GG, well done. And that's it for me. Comeback TV is left, so it's time to go. All right, so GG Harstem, GG Clem. That's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.